You're doing everything right. You're waking up early, you're saying no to the foods you love, you're pushing through workouts even when your body is begging you to stop. And yet the scale is not moving. Your clothes still feel the same. You look in the mirror and you feel like something is broken inside you. Like maybe you are just one of those people that nutrition does not work for. I need you to hear this right now. Nothing is broken. You are not the problem. The information you have been given is the problem. And what I am about to show you has changed everything for thousands of people who sat exactly where you are sitting right now. People who had tried every approach, followed every trend, done everything they thought was right, and still could not figure out why nothing was working. What they discovered was not a secret supplement or some extreme protocol. It was something far simpler. They were making a handful of very specific mistakes that were silently destroying every single result they were working so hard to earn. Here is the first mistake, and this one is going to sting a little. You are probably eating way less than you think you should be. Not because you are lazy, not because you lack willpower, but because somewhere along the way someone told you that less is always more when it comes to food. So you cut your calories down to almost nothing. You skip breakfast, you have a tiny lunch, and then at 9 o'clock at night your body absolutely breaks and you find yourself standing in front of the fridge eating everything in sight. And then the guilt hits. That crushing, exhausting guilt that makes you feel like you ruined everything. You wake up the next morning and you start the restriction all over again. This cycle is not a willpower problem. It is a biology problem. When you eat too little, your body does not burn fat faster. It slows your metabolism down, it breaks down your muscle for energy, and it triggers hormones that make hunger feel absolutely unbearable. You are not failing the diet. The diet is failing you. Here is what the research consistently shows. People who eat enough protein and enough overall calories, spread across their day, lose more fat and keep more muscle than people who starve themselves. Not a little more. Significantly more. The difference is dramatic, and it is not even close. Now stop for a second, because if any of this is landing for you, if any of this feels familiar, the programs we have linked down below in the video description are worth checking out right now. Not because you are desperate, but because the people who move fastest are always the ones who get the right structure early. The ones who wait usually spend another 3 to 6 months spinning their wheels before they finally do something about it. Everything you need is down there. Keep watching, because we are only getting started. Here is the second mistake, and this one is hiding in plain sight. You are not eating enough protein. You might think you are. You might be having chicken for dinner and eggs in the morning. But study after study shows that most people who are trying to change their body are consuming less than half the protein they actually need. Protein is not just a macronutrient. It is the signal your body uses to decide whether to build muscle or break it down. It is the nutrient that keeps you full for hours after a meal. It is the reason some people eat less without even trying while others are hungry every 90 minutes. When you do not get enough protein, your body starts cannibalizing the very muscle you are working in the gym to build. Your metabolism slows, your hunger increases, and every effort you are making feels like it is being swallowed by a black hole. The people who transform their bodies in 12 weeks instead of 12 months are almost always the ones who got their protein right first. Not perfect, just right. That one shift alone changes everything. Pattern interrupt. Here is something nobody tells you. Eating healthy food is not the same as eating the right food at the right time. You can eat salads all day and still completely destroy your progress. You can eat brown rice and grilled vegetables and still gain fat, not because those foods are bad, but because nutrition is not just about quality. It is about timing, quantity, and combination. A person eating quote-unquote junk with proper structure will often outperform someone eating quote-unquote clean food with no structure at all. This is not permission to eat junk. This is permission to stop treating healthy eating like a moral virtue and start treating it like a science. Here's mistake number 3. This one is emotional. You are drinking your calories and you do not even realize it. The morning juice, the protein shake with peanut butter and banana and oat milk, the late afternoon coffee drink, the sports drink after your workout. These are not small additions. For a lot of people, these drinks add up to 500, 600, even 800 extra calories a day. Calories that register almost zero fullness in the brain. You drink them, you feel satisfied for about 15 minutes, and then you are hungry again. And you cannot understand. Why? Because in your head you already had a healthy shake. This is one of the most painful discoveries people make because they feel so betrayed. They were trying. They were being healthy. And it was quietly working against them the entire time. The moment people identify their liquid calories and make even small adjustments, the scale starts moving almost immediately. People report losing weight in the first week after doing nothing else differently. Just fixing the liquid problem. That is how powerful this one shift can be. Now here is the mistake that might be the most damaging of all. And I want you to sit with this one. You are starting over too often. Monday becomes your psychological reset button. Every Sunday night, you make a perfect plan. Monday morning, you follow it. By Wednesday, something happens. A stressful meeting, a social event, a moment of weakness. And instead of moving forward, you decide you ruined it. You wait until next Monday. In 12 months, you have had 52 Monday restarts, each one feeling more hopeless than the last. The problem is not your plan. The problem is the belief that one imperfect meal destroys your progress. It does not. One bad meal in your nutrition journey is like one rainstorm in a year of beautiful weather. It changes nothing unless you let it change your momentum. The people who succeed are not the people with the perfect plans, they are the people who have learned how to keep going through imperfection. And that skill alone is worth everything. Here is what all of this adds up to. People who fix these 4 mistakes, the calorie restriction, the protein deficit, the liquid calories, and the all-or-nothing mindset, consistently report not just losing weight, but feeling like a completely different person. They talk about energy they have not felt in years, about walking into rooms with their head up, about fitting into clothes that had been sitting in their closet for 2-3 years, about looking at themselves in the mirror and finally feeling proud instead of ashamed, about their partner noticing, about their kids commenting, about people at work asking what they changed. That is what fixing the foundation does. It does not just change your body, it changes your entire relationship with yourself. This is not about discipline. You already have enough discipline. This is about direction. And here is the truth that I want to leave you with. Every single week that passes without the right structure is a week of results that you never get back. Your body is changing every single day. The question is whether it is changing in the direction you want. The programs linked in the video description below are built specifically for this. For people who are done guessing. For people who are ready to stop starting over and actually finish something. If you have been on the fence, this is the moment, not next Monday. Right now. Because the only thing that separates where you are from where you want to be is the decision to stop trying to figure it out alone. Everything you need is in the description below. Go get it.